All right, so for the standards on the AMRAP portion of workout number 3, it's going to be ring rows or pull-ups and burpee box or burpee step overs. For ring rows, if your team chooses to do ring rows, it's going to be 8 repetitions in each round, and every single member of the team must choose to do the same thing. So if one athlete wants to do pull-ups, then the whole team is doing pull-ups. If one athlete wants to do ring rows, then the whole team is doing ring rows. So the ring row standard, as you can see, the rings are going to be set to a specific height. They're going to be 40 inches off the ground. There's going to be a line directly underneath the rings. That line is going to indicate where your feet need to be. So the setup position for this, the athlete is going to grab those rings. They're going to set their feet up on the far side of the tape. The judge is going to look for a little bit of black in between your shoe and the tape and make sure those heels stay on the ground. And then she's going to begin the rep by lowering her body into an extended position. So arms are in an extended position. That's going to be the beginning of each rep. For the rep to count, the body must stay in a straight line throughout the entire movement. So shoulder, hips, knees, and ankles must be in a straight line. Bend your hips up a little bit for me and show what a bad rep would be. Keep going, keep going. So if we see that, it's going to be a no rep. So go ahead and start in a rigid body position. She's going to pull her body up to the rings. The rep is going to be credited, go ahead and go back down, when her hands clearly break the plane of your chest, right? So when you pull up, your hands must clearly break the plane of where your chest is in relation to your hands. So pull up. Good rep, and back down, pull up, good rep, and back down, pull up, good rep, and back down. Relax. You're going to complete 8 repetitions of the ring row before you move on to the burpee box jump. If your team elects to do pull-ups, Rebecca's going to demonstrate that. There's only 4 repetitions that are required for pull-ups in this AMRAP. However, the pull-up must begin with an athlete in a dead hang. So what that looks like is Rebecca jumps up to the bar, and her feet are directly under the rig, and she's ready to begin. So she can begin a rep. Any style of pull-up is allowed, kipping, or strict, or butterfly. And essentially what she's trying to do is begin each rep with her arms extended and getting her chin clearly over the bar to have the rep credited to her as a good rep. Now, if at any point she jumps down, maybe she did 2, maybe she did 3 reps, and she just jumps down, in order to finish out that set of pull-ups, again, she must begin in a dead hang. So demonstrate that, and then go ahead and do 2 good reps. Chin over the bar, good rep. Chin over the bar, good rep. At the beginning of each rep, arms must be extended, chin must get over the bar. If you're cycling those kipping swings or those butterfly kips, you don't have to return to a dead hang every time. However, when you begin the cycle from the floor, you will have to start the movement in a dead hang. Those are the standards for the chin over the bar pull-up, if that's what you elect to do for your team. Now, the burpee box jump. We're going to start on either side of the box. The athlete gets to choose that. We're going to begin the movement with a burpee. The burpee standard is the athlete's going to be standing up. She's going to start with dropping her chest and thighs all the way to the ground. Pause right there. We need to make sure that her chest and thighs are clearly on the ground, and she must be facing this box. You must be facing the box. You cannot get sideways or at any kind of weird angles. The return, you can jump up out of the burpee or step up out of the burpee. It's your choice. Go ahead and hop up. And then to complete the rep, you must get over the box. Either step up or jump up. The rep is credited to you when you get on the other side of the box. We'll go ahead and demonstrate another rep. Chest goes down, thighs are down. She clearly gets back up. She's over the box. No need to stand up tall on top of the box. However, you cannot jump all the way over the box. But there's no need to stand up tall in the box. You can do that sort of duck hop or duck crawl, and then the rep is credited to you once you get to the other side of the box. Again, each round is going to be either 8 ring rows or 4 pull-ups and 8 burpee box jump or burpee step overs to complete a round. As many rounds and as many repetitions in the next round as possible in the remainder of your 5-minute time cap.